Welcome to the graduation of the Loveland High School class of 2020. My name is Stormy Wagner, and I'm your student body president. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. Although unconventional, I'm very honored to be a part in celebrating everyone's achievements. I would like to start by thanking everyone that has helped me and the rest of my class to get to where we are today. This includes teachers, counselors, custodial staff, families, and friends. You all have motivated us. You have told us to stop procrastinating when we are binging on New Girl on Netflix instead of finishing lit devices for our Hallwegs class. We appreciate everything you've done for us. I also want to thank Mr. Ball, the members of the district administrative team, as well as members of the school board for their support. Our class is special. I've never seen a class with more diverse skills. Jelani, as well as many others, have produced some amazing music these past few years. Lauren Krings has been named the Gatorade Softball Player of the Year for the second year in a row. A plethora of athletes were given scholarships for college. Audrey Banks was awarded the Betcher Scholarship. Our classmates have been admitted to impressive colleges such as Harvard and the School of Mines. Michaelis Martin won the Rotary Art Scholarship and is now on display in the Governor's Art Show. Numerous peers have committed to serve our country. Many photographers have received praise for their talents, such as Alex Huda and Haley Bergstrom. These accomplishments are just the tip of the iceberg for our class. But something else makes our class special as well. We were all so excited for our last spring break and said see you later to our friends, not realizing later would not just be a week. We were robbed of so much. We weren't able to lead our sports in the last season. The musical got cut short. Club activities were canceled. We weren't able to ask the homecoming king to prom. We weren't even able to plan any senior pranks. But at least we have the longest lasting senior ditch day. Even though we were ripped of all of that and more, I know we were able to overcome those challenges. During quarantine, some of us took the time to rekindle our mental health. Some started new jobs, some took on big projects, such as house renovation, and some got really creative on TikTok. Although quarantine was different for each and every one of us, I'm thankful that we were able to stay connected through social media, FaceTime, and memes. Now it's time to hear from Aubrey Woodard in their speech titled BYOB, Bring Your Own Best.
I think we can all agree that this is not the senior year we thought we were going to have. But I also think we can all agree that we've heard enough about that. So today, instead of focusing on the things that we did not get, I would like us to celebrate the things that we did get in the 98.8% of our educational career to this point. That's right. In our all but 12 years, we completed 426 out of 432 weeks. And yes, I know the last 1.2% was full of fun and exciting things that were important to all of us. But let's keep it big picture for today. And now I promise you, I will not mention anything about this again. To begin, I quote our fearless leader, Mr. Todd Ball. Be Loveland, be the best. Work and strive to become the best version of yourself. That is the ultimate goal, right? For the past 12 years, we have been encouraged to turn in and show only our best work. Leaving high school does not mean that we should stop being our best. Honestly, now is the time to push our Loveland best to be even better. Now is the time to really turn it up, to hit it harder, to go faster, to, slay. To, BYOB. Wait, not the BYOB all of my fellow high school classmates are thinking of. I'm talking about BYOB, bring your own best. Now is the time that we have to take being our best into our own hands. No more faculty reminders or morning announcements. In order for us to continue to bring our best, we need to humble ourselves so we can believe and receive from those around us. Be thankful for all things and submit ourselves fully to the task in front of us. Now is the time for us to embrace and expand our unique abilities and let our light shine. Here today, in front of me, there are hundreds of unique talents and abilities, like Karina Haydall and her incredible cello skills, or Colton Thompson's ability to pin somebody to the wrestling mat faster than any of us can even say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or like Haley Pritchard's impressive talent in reciting the entire periodic table from memory, and so many others. I'm beyond thankful for being trusted by all of you to be up here today. I am also beyond thankful for all of my friends and family who have helped me get to where I am today. All of your special talents and abilities have added to who I am and to my path of success to bring me here today, to our high school graduation ceremony, kind of. I believe there are several key components to making sure that you continue to bring your own best, or as I like to say it, BYOB. I have learned that the first key component to BYOB is believing and receiving. That is, you have to believe that others have talents and abilities that will help you and those around you. Then you have to humble yourself and be willing to receive what they bring to the table. So through believing and receiving, we are all better. The project is better. The situation is better. Our lives are better. Throughout the past 4 years, I think it is safe to say that we have discovered that we can learn just as much from each other as we can learning to read a book or listening to a lecture. If we are humble enough to work together, use all of our unique light and talents together, we will succeed beyond our abilities as individuals. We will all BYOB because we make each other better through believing and receiving from others. The next key component to BYOB is being thankful for all things. And when I say all things, I truly mean all things. I am a strong believer that all things happen for a reason. Every success, every fight between you and your friend, every aced or failed quiz and test, and even every school dance has a purpose. Think about one specific pivotal moment in your life. One moment that helped you become you today. What is that moment? What is it about that moment that made it such a pivotal moment in your life? Was it an obvious success, or was it a more challenging time? It seems to me that the more challenging moments tend to bring the most growth. In the heat of the moment, it can definitely be a challenge to see what it is, what the purpose is. But if we are able to take a step back, look at the situation, it becomes a little bit easier to trust the process. Think about it like this. If you were able to make it through the craziness that was junior year and know that you will never have to go back and do that year again. Later today, when you are surrounded by your friends and family and everyone that has helped you be successful and get to where you are today, stop, take a step back, and be thankful for every single one of them and all of the lessons that they have taught you over the years. You have learned so much from them. Be thankful for all of those things that those and the people, no matter how challenging it may be. The final step to BYOB is to submit yourself to the task that is placed in front of you. We need to learn to follow so that eventually someday we can become the leaders. For example, we came in freshman year and we had to follow the example that the upperclassmen set for us. Sophomore year, we knew the lay of the land and what was expected of us, but we still needed some guidance. Junior year came around and we were finally upperclassmen. We knew what was up, but we still looked to the seniors for guidance in things such as the SAT or trying to balance our school life with our social life. Senior year came around and we were at the top of the food chain. But we had to take the lessons from the past 3 years and put them into play and put them to use. Had we come into freshman orientation, immediately reacted to our fears and frustrations, and thrown into the towel instead of taking the challenges of high school head on, we would not be who we are today. I think we can all agree that we would have thrown in the towel real quick had we been given the class load and responsibilities of a senior immediately. But just as we have learned to walk before we ran, we have learned to follow before we led. For the past year, we have had our chance to lead, although that time has been short. As we embark on our new endeavors, we will once again face the fears of the unknown. We will once again be freshmen, but this time we're freshmen at adult life. Whether that's college, work, a new job, or other endeavors, we will always need to be humble and willing to learn. We will always need to remember that we are strong, unique, and full of light. We will also need to remember that those around us can shine their light on us and help us BYOB. That is, if we're watching for it and if we're willing to receive it. In the end, you've done it. We have done it. We're here, finally. But do not stop here. This is just the beginning. Believe in yourself and those around you. Be thankful for every interaction, relationship, and hardship. Lastly, class of 2020, submit yourself into all you do with the max amount of effort. Always. No matter what. We made it, despite everything that tried to stop us or delay us. And I would like to congratulate you. All of you. Now it's time to party and enjoy reminiscing about the past 4 years of struggles, growth, and fun that has been high school. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our senior class vice president, Aaron Forrester, and his speech, Our Legacy.
Now, our 4 years here haven't been the easiest. We were thrown various obstacles to overcome. We faced struggling to finish our homework that's due next period because we waited all week to finish it. We faced losses of a friend, a family pet, or even a loved one. We faced losses to our rival team in sports. We faced and survived a quarantine due to coronavirus. And overall, we survived the year of 2020 as a whole. We all have had our own various moments of disappointments and upsets. Even me. I'll never forget the first time I saw the Spider-Man movie. I leapt off the couch and said to my mom, when I grow up, I want to be Spider-Man. She looked at me and said, Aaron, grow up, we graduate next week. Now, at the end of our high school careers, we have an opportunity. It's our time to take on the world and to find and pursue our passion. To quote-unquote, leave a legacy. Whatever you decide to do, give it your all. Change the world. For the future of wildlife, forestry, and natural resource personnel, thank you for keeping our wildlife and ecosystems clean. For those going into educating our future generations, thank you for raising and taking care of our children. For those who are going into veterinary care, thank you for keeping our actual animals and pets healthy. For those who are going to play college sports such as softball, football, or swimming, thank you for setting an example that our jobs can be our passions too. For the future first responders, thank you for keeping our communities safe. And to the future military men and women, thank you for your service in keeping our America free. William Shakespeare and Channing Tatum once said, some are born great, some achieve great, and some have greatness thrust upon us. In life, we can't always rely on being great or having greatness thrust upon us, but always remember that the ability to achieve greatness is within our grasp. Keep in mind that many of our social and political leaders, our heroes, started their lives like a normal person, like you and me. Despite the failures and mistakes we will make, although we might be average, we find that average can achieve greatness, whether recognized by the world or just by a few. Greatness comes from our friends and family reaching out to us, those who go out of their way to be thoughtful, the unsung heroes. If there's anything you take here from today, remember to leave a legacy, and to achieve greatness is not by earning money or recognition. It is to leave whom you cross paths with a little more happiness and hope. Our time here as a senior class won't be remembered by grades, popularities, likes, and favorites, but by relationships, the kind of person you were. These are the legacies, the kind we must leave. Now, class of 2020, it's been a pleasure to spend the last 4 years here and serve as your senior class vice president here at Loveland High School. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. Congratulations, class of 2020. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our principal, Todd Ball.
Good afternoon, Loveland High School, and welcome to the 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. My name is Todd Ball, and I'm proud principal of Loveland High School. It has been an honor to be your principal for the time you spent at Loveland High School, and I do want to thank all of you for a job well done. Loveland High School, you are the 126th graduating class of Loveland High. 126 years. That particular graduation class had 5 graduating seniors. This year's graduation class has 317. One of the things that I'm very proud of is all of the accomplishments that this class has done. You are a special class. You have everything from students that have achieved in amazing fine arts productions to football state championships, band state championship. There have been scholarships awarded in an unbelievable amount. I do want to say the things that people will do are amazing. They'll go to the armed forces, they'll go to trade schools, go to college, go into family business. And there are some first-time high school graduates and families this year. I'm very, very proud of all of you. One of the things that I like about Loveland High School is history. And this year has been like no other, except one. In 1918, school was closed on October 8th, and it was reopened again on December 30th because of another pandemic. That pandemic was the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu had students and schools out, and there was nothing other than masks. And at that time, the regulation for social distancing was 30 feet. The Elks Club on the second floor on 4th Street was staged as a alternate hospital at the time. So the graduating class of 1919 was very special. They went through and they had to deal with all of the things of bringing the economy of the United States back. And they lived through some times where they worked hard. They were creative thinkers. They were problem solvers, just like I think the class of 2020 is going to be. We rely upon you, rely upon your thinking to take our economy and bring it back full swing. And I know that this is the class that can do it. I have faith in you. I am so proud of you, Loveland High School. You're a very strong and prideful class. I wish you the best in the future. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Mark Schaefer, our Superintendent of Schools, to address you.
Greetings, Loveland High School graduates. You did it! Congratulations on your graduation from high school. This is a momentous and exciting time for each and every one of you, and we could not be more proud. The class of 2020 will forever be unique and special. I hope you have seen this year not as missed opportunities and loss, but rather as a time where you have flourished and persevered. On balance, you have made countless memories, achieved an incredible amount of accomplishments, and have experienced so many events in your lives from kindergarten through 12th grade. These collective moments, experiences, and events have shaped and prepared you for the exciting life that now lies in front of you. My charge to you is to make an impact on your community and in the world. You are talented, driven, and passionate. You are also dreamers and idealists. Don't merely be a spectator in life, but play a leading role in it. Make a splash, and a big one. I encourage you to experience life, explore the world, and make a mark that only you are capable of doing. Many of you will head off to college next year. Some of you will join the workforce. Others will enlist in the military, and some may even experience a gap year where you pause and ponder your future. Whatever your pathway, keep moving forward. You are capable of anything and everything. On behalf of the Thompson School District and our Board of Education, congratulations, Loveland High School graduates. You did it. You are phenomenal. Now show the world who you are.
Colin Glenn Adams. Mason Leroy Adams. Javier Alfred Aguilar Pauli. Megan Nicole Atchison. Alexander Justin Alden. Mason James Alexander. Grace Marie Allison. Caden Patrick Anderson. Chase Ilam Anderson. Haley Marie Anderson. Haley Marie Anderson. Seth Daniel Anderson. Isaiah Devin Aponte. Jonathan Josiah Arispe. Maza Annie Arthur. Kylie Jalen Baird. Trevor Lane Baird. Addison Ray Banker Nyhart. Audrey Claire Banks. Nicholas Etienne Barbatini. Heidi Maria Barthol. Carlos Alberto Bencomo Castillo. Haley Rose Bergstrom. William Griffin Beimer. Thomas Bitar. Victoria Elaine Black. Kieran Ethan Blazek. Brooke Michaela Bomarido. Todd Coleman Boone. Joseph Carson Bork. Jacob Alfred Borman. Scotty Lee Bowen. Braxton Lucas Brandis. Logan Paul Brinker. Olivia Danielle Brock. Madeline Ann Brooks. Corey Marie Brown. Noah Dean Bryant. Noah Dean Bryant. Citlalik Bugarin Morales. Veronica Bujarin Morales. Caden James Butler. Joshua Lewis Calhoun. Cody James Cameron. Olivia Michelle Campbell. Jordan Anthony Cardenas. Sir Cron Ronquan Cardwell. Maya Elise Chandler. Sebastian Dean Clark. Donna Ann Coleman. Michael Anthony Collins. Ellery Elaine Kuntz. Julian Jesus Cordova. Brendan Reed Kronk. Rachel Peyton Cunningham. Tyler Logan Curtis. Jesse James Dean. Alexander Paul DeMartine. Dominic Andrew DeMartine. Nolan Chet Deeringer. Georgia Marie Domago. Desmond Nathaniel Dominguez. Sterling Rose Douthit. Aiden Wallace Duncan. Brandon Alexander Durant. Carly Devin Dwight, John Patrick Eberly, Dalton James Eder, Dominic Giovanni Eisentraut, Olivia Reagan Elder, Alexander Engelhart, Marcelo Antonio Espinoza Diaz, Darian Rashawn Eubanks, Christian Ash Finkel, Madison Kate Fisher, Noah Daniel Fisher, Allison Ann Fleischer, Branson Taylor Fleming, Frederick Thomas Flesh, Jesus Flores Valdez, Jennifer Aileen Flores Vega, Aaron Brady Forster, Tyler Allen Frisch, Josie Reagan Fugate, Brandon Marquez Garduno, Jasmine Alina Gothrop, Valeria Gayton Cancino, Elena Beth Gerhard, Luke Vincent Gilbert, Brian Thomas Gore, Tegan Jade Gonzalez, Talvin Brad Gorick, Grace Marlene Gold, Dylan Michael Goins, Taylor Granados, Andy Brianne Gray, Jameson Matthew Green, Landon Clarence Greggs, Jada Madison Grosball, Nathaniel Gavin Grover, Madison Avery Gwynn, Hank Myers Guthrie, Riley Christine Hall, Ian Chandler Hansen, Tessa Marie Hansen, Stephen Victor Hartz Jr., Karina Renee Hedal, Paul Thomas Heil, Miguel Maximiliano Hernandez Luna, Christian Joseph Hill, Emma May Hill, Lauren Grace Hofel, Richard Charles Hoffer, Zachary Michael Hogan, Holly Delaney Holman, Haley Elizabeth Hornung. Desiree Rose Howard. Margaret Ruth Hubble. Berkeley Trey Santana Huffman. Alexandra K. Hudda. Sean Dakota Jansen. Madison Marie Jensen. Molly Renee Jensen. Austin David Johnson. Kaylee Jean Johnson. Madeline Grace Johnson. Austin Hadley Jones. Carolyn Elaine Jones. Ethan Bennett Jones. Landon Patrick Jones. Dylan Aditya Joshi. Cameron Nylia Campbell. Tamala Wanjiku Kamuyu. Faith Lanakila Kanekwa. Jordan Hope Keck. William Lewis Keenan Hart. Anthony David Cairns. Elizabeth Cherie Keith. Layla Jade Ketron. Skylar Ann Kinsley. Josephine Dawn Klenda. Lindsay Joyce Knapp. Wesley Gavin Noss. Elijah Joseph Nodal. Evan Kyle Knudsen Juarez. Kala Grace Colsty. Hope Rebecca Crimier. Lauren Taylor Krings. Colin Ryan Larson. Susanna Hill Lee. Emily Brianne Legay. Sora Lydia Lenz. Elijah Garrett Loomis. Sierra Loren Lopez. Cedric Corley Christopher Thompson Lozano. Shelby Lynn Luchetti. Elsa Lorraine Lucero. Isabella Grace Lucio. Diana Laura Lujan. Taylor Marie Lucas. Morgan Michelle Madrid. Javier Orlando Marquez Bencomo. Melanie Marrero. Janaea Ann Marshall. Adriana Marie Martin. Michaelis Ann Martin. Shauna Patricia Martin. Michael Joshua Martinez. Shelby Dana Maston. Marco Antonio Mason. Brooks Reed Masters. Colby Ethan Mock. Brendan Allen Maynard. Emily Jane McBee. Erin Jade McGuffey. Maya Marie McQuigg. Seth Thomas McWhorter. Joseph Ryan Mendoza. Emily Grace Myers. Brody Hiram Miller. Carter Wendell Miller. Hunter Quinn Miller. Preston Charles Milne. Campbell Michelle Mixon. Jeffrey Thomas Monarco. Jackson Anthony Montez. Christopher Ryan Moore. Bryn Nelson Morgan. Shay Paige Morgan. Allison Lynn Morell. Jackson Hutchison Mueller. Keenan Ambrose Muheim. Yashvi Kanaya Naik. Caroline Nahara. Selena Nguyen. Kylie Michelle Nix. Zachary Wild Nolden. Casey James North. Jordan Michelle Nerton. Dalton Matthew Nye. Olivia Ann Ockers. Kendall Jean Ostrom. Brooklyn Ray Overmiller. Madeline Elise Overway. Owen William Painter. Grace May Parks. Michael Allen Parks. Colby Jorge Parra. Jack Andrew Patton. Micah William Payton. Shaylin Rose Peterson. Talia Rhea Pemberton. Diana Allison Perry. Ethan Pierce Peterson. David Eob Pettit. Emily Hope Farr Rudolph. Avery Sarah Flieger. Talon Reed Polka. German Portillo. Hernan Portillo. Haley Joe Pritchard. Cayman Jean Purdy Oblander. Angela Giovanna Quevedo Chagua. Gavin Thomas Quinlan. Ureli Ramirez. Tyler James Randall Inskeep. Fiona Grace Reek. Jacob Aaron Reed. Caleb Lyle Reinhardt. Rowan Anastasia Renner. Dorothy Winslow Rhodes. Jocelyn Marie Richard. Caprice Paris Rick Bile. Carlos Luis Rodriguez. Michaela Jo Elizabeth Rude. Amelie Sophie Ross. Ryan James Rolat. Ivy R. Ruffin. Katie Marie Runyons. Connor James Runkle. Tyler Paul Rushworth. Gavin R. Saltzman. Alexis Stephanie Amy Scanavino. Rebecca Ray Scanlon. Weston Sterling Sheck. Dayton Alexander Shell Makoots. Sean Philip Schilling. Kendra Jalen Schmetterling Lund. Nathan Todd Schmid. Olivia Marie Schnee. Francisco Julian Schultz. Ayana Marie Schwartz Espinoza. Katya Atalaya Searle. Baruch Zelalem Saifa Michael. Kaylee Marie Sellers. Isabel Jo Shannon. Sierra Ray Sharp. Caitlin Rose Shern. Lauren Deanne Simon. April Dawn Simonton. Olivia Ann Sinnette. Chloe Janae Smith. Hannah Nicole Smith. Kaylin Ray Smith. Madeline Shea Smith. Michaela Dawn Smith, Alex Christopher Snyder, Megan Elizabeth Stackhouse, Haley Nicole Stein, Thomas James Steinhauer, Chloe Marie Stevens, Indiana Blake Steving, Wyatt Thomas Steving, Paige Dawson Strait, Peyton Nicole Strait, Allison Ann Sturgis, Jordan Cole Swanson, McKenna Nicole Swayze, Kaylee Marie Such, Mason Garrett Taffy, Angel Louise Tasker, Ashley Ryan Terpstra, Lauren Page Thomas, Colton Stephen Thompson, Adian Robert Thorpe, Jake Lee Tyser, Hannah Nicole Tobin, Alex Jacob Trotwine, Annika Marie Trotwine, Jelani Paul Latif Trawick II, Jacob Robert Trollier, Blaine Allen Tucker, Perla Crystal Varela, Christina Marie Vasquez, Juliana Elizabeth Veldhuizen, Nuvia Villarreal, Janessa Lynn Visconti, Stormy Joanne Wagner, Vanessa Bailey Wagner, Jeremy Tyler Wallace, Zakijah Taylor Wallace, Michael Joseph Wengler, Weston Richard Warden, Macy Emily Warner, Molly Brooks Watson, Morgan Dean Watson, Cody Charles Weimer, Jake Alexander Wingfield Wengler, Allison Joe Westbrook, Taylor Morgan Whitcomb, Camden Reed Willett, Anthony Conklin Williams, Jalen Darnell Williams, Blake Leonard Wilson, Leanne Caitlin Withers, Aubrey Claire Woodard. Madison Lee Worthington. Alyssa Ann Yaden.
Now, this is the part we all logged on for. There is a tradition that takes place at the end of each graduation ceremony. The moving of the tassel symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. Standard protocol dictates that the tassel be worn on the right side of the cap, and then at the end of the ceremony, moved to the left side. This symbolizes that a new part of our life is beginning as another part comes to an end. Each and every one of you have worked diligently to be where you are today and may have already started your future. I know all of you will go on some amazing adventures, and I can't wait to see all the unique and inspiring paths we all choose to take. We all have an inseparable bond, and we move on to bigger and better things. We are all LHS grads, and we have the honor to say we are one tribe. We will never forget the memories and experiences we made at Loveland High School. We will never let the bonds we made die. We will also be able to tell our grandchildren we graduated in the year 2020. Now, class of 2020, please rise and join me wherever you are as we move the tassel from the right to the left. I'd like to be the first to introduce you all to the graduated class of 2020. Congratulations.